Hi, Cik Samya. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So, are you ready to answer all my questions for my assignment?
Okay, Ella.
Yeah, the first question is, how did you learn to speak English when you have to go outside the country? Since you have a business trip.
Oh, I started to learn English from school, especially from primary school. I also love to read scientific books and novels that have written in English. This is why I can speak fluently in English wherever I go trip for business that outside the country or even to meet clients. This helps you improve quickly as we exposure to learn vocabulary, gives you new example in context, therefore reinforcing the words in your mind.
Oh, when did you start to learn English? If you start from school, kids, or how did you learn English?
Oh, I started my English learning since I was in primary school and secondary school. This is the starting of learning English. After that, I went for university and took my degree in business. In business, and corporate will having a fluent English is important when you talk to clients. This is due to get the business deal. And even you have a client, especially outside Malaysia, you will have to talk with them in English since they can't speak in our language. I think that's the reason why I that's the reason why I enhance my business and improve my communication skills.
Wow, that's so young since it was primary school just like me. So, who's the person that encouraged you to learn English? I mean, sometimes we learn English from friends or watching a movie or from our kids. And how
Um,
you start? How the who's the person that encouraged you?
okay. I think the person that always encouraged I to speak in English is my father. My father is taught me to speak in English since he is an English teacher. He taught I and my siblings since we were little until now. Even in degree, I also take English classes outside and even inside the campus.
Oh, um, as the businesswoman, what are the benefits that you will get once you learn English, in especially when you were working?
The first is I think is especially in employment opportunities in this business world. Employment opportunity doors open for you once you have learned the English language. The better employment opportunity in turn have a knock-on effect of higher salaries. English-speaking people are in high demand at corporate global companies.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good point actually. So, um, our next question is, how often do you use English in your daily conversation?
I talk in English in my daily life, like talk to my husband, children, friends, and also clients.
Okay. So, what kind of reaction that you always get when you speak English with others?
Sometimes when I feel people, especially my client, will be intrigued in the way that I talk. Having the opportunity to answer questions from friendly native speakers is a much more interesting and spontaneous way to practice the language and make you feel truly part of a new culture and also to interact clients to join to agree with the business deal.
Wow, I think that you have a fluent English, auntie, because that um the way you talk, the way you say the word, I don't know. I feel so amazed. So, for the next question, are you ready to answer this?
Of course.
And the next question is, which language do you prefer to use in daily conversation at home and also at your workplace, like when you talk to your staff? How? Which language?
If I, at home, I prefer to use Malay and English with my children and my husband. This is because some of my kids, they are in their learning in English. If I, at my workplace, I used to speak in English due to business and the environment that I had. Mostly my employment and business partner is non-Malay.
So means that your business partner and your staff is likely Chinese and Indian.
Yeah.
Ah, so the next question is, why do you think um it is important for Malaysian to learn English?
Um, as a Malaysian citizen, it is important to learn English as a second language. Even if you're now in college, the major language that you have to learn and speak in English than Malay. And I think that Nabilah is in corporate communication, right? You are in
Yeah,
school, right?
yeah.
That's the point. Where do we have to learn English? As the student will not only acquire the relevant study skills required for college or university entrance, but we also be equipped with the knowledge essential in the working world, whether it is for personal satisfaction or social equipment or simply to excel in your academic and work. As on verse, you will find it advantageous to learn English. It's the Malaysian multilingual environment.
That's why I also think that why English is important in our as our second language, since
Mhm.
is better in employment opportunities, right?
Yeah.
So our next question and the second last question is, as a businesswoman and as a former student, do auntie think that learning English is actually easy?
I think English are way more easy to learn and stay if you make it practice in daily life and read more books in English.
Oh, I think that sometimes if we watch the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from there, I start to learn English much better than in school. Are you
Oh,
are you agree with that, auntie?
of course, I also watch the film and in English language.
We watching Netflix, right?
Yeah, of course.
So the last question is, what do you think? What are the limits that you having when you speak English? I mean, if you try to speak with your clients or your staff, do you face the limit?
But that the limit I face when I speak in English is when I have the client from China. At one at one time, like 10 years ago, I tried to have a business deal with my business partner from China, but yeah, they can't even speak any single word in English, so they had to hire a translator in way to have the communication that I have to face.
It's way more trouble become a problem to you, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Um, I think that hire a translator is cost you more than uh it's not about the deal, but it costs you, right? Because you have to hire the translator or
Them.
them. Oh, but it's just so hard to talk with them, right? Like to interact and how to deal the
Two-way,
contract.
two-way communication is hard.
Oh, okay. That's all, auntie. Thank you.
That's the end. Okay, you're welcome.